So, let's see. You say you haven't read enough non-Marvel DC?
Not really. The only one that I can think of that I actually started picking up, and it was only because I loved the artwork, was Ant. I don't even remember who it was by.
Ant?
Never heard of it. It was a very obscure, small. I think I only picked up issues 1, 2, and 3, maybe. No, I only picked up issue 1. Yeah, because 2 and 3 were on back order from the comic shop I was going to. It's one of those next to shortstop when I worked there, and he went out of business before they got delivered. I try to warn this guy like so many times, like, look, I love your shop, you're great, move. This is where ideas come to die. You need to move. Go over on campus, you'll get a lot of big business. This was the cheapest place I could find. I'm like, yeah, but it's in a hole in the wall, around a corner, in a house that nobody wants to come to.
There's finally a comic shop by the campus now. It's not on campus, but...
And he probably does very well.
Yeah, and he does a lot of online. He's very similar, and I know he said he's seen Potato Man, and the fact that he goes to the flea markets too every month.
Oh, wow.
At the and he's really big into pop figures.
It's worth $28 now.
What?
The Ant issue 1.
Oh, pass.
Do you have it now?
No, not in good condition. If he did, I would guess.
No, I sold it.
You sold it for not $28. Who did the art on that? That looks cool. That name
Who the hell bought it?
You want to know who? One of the funny books I remember. I think 3 or 4 issues came out, and they never, like, whatever one, there was supposed to be at least one more, but it never came out. But of the just comedic what the hell comics self-published I got was Corporate Ninja.
Corporate Ninja, what?
I'll have to go see if I can find them somewhere downstairs, but yeah, it was called Corporate Ninja. As
terrible and racist as it's gonna sound, I just imagine like Ken Watanabe dressed as like a ninja, but with Gary Cole's voice from Office Space. If you could just go ahead and let me assassinate you, that'd be great. Oh, that's so terrible.
Where's my stapler?
Where's my stapler? Where's my shuriken? I love that artwork though. That artwork is great. That looks hilarious.
Yeah.
Corporate Ninja.
I think I got 3 issues.
That looked like it'd be a really good.
Wow, that book is 14 years old now.
All I can imagine that being successful with is like a mini YouTube animated series.
Right?
Not like anything else. Any other medium really wouldn't work.
But
yeah,
I've gotten into last few years when I've read stuff. I've actually been reading more non-superhero books. So I reread probably at least the first long run series that wasn't Marvel or DC, if not the first one I read, which was Neil Gaiman's Sandman. I reread that a couple of years ago, and then besides that, I picked up and I've read all of Preacher, and I've read all of all of the core book of Hellboy. I still need to. I've only read the first couple arcs on BPRD, and there's like Hellboy in the 1950s. I haven't read those yet, but his overall story arc I've read. Now, of course, it being comics, BPRD has brought Hellboy back to life. Spoiler. But apparently Hellboy's not very topical right now because nobody went to the movie. It's okay. I haven't seen it either. I love Hellboy. The movie looks the movie looked like, okay, we're going to...
I don't know that one.
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Sorry. I thought I heard my name.
No, we didn't say your name. Shut up. Sorry, miss.
So, like they had the first two Hellboy movies that had moderate success. But then they were like, we're going to remake Hellboy and make it a hard R. And when you first heard that, you're like, well, if you're not going to use Ron Perlman, going more dark into the imagery and violent, that seems like the way to go. Then you saw the trailer and we're like, why isn't this Ron Perlman? This is the exact same. There's a little bit more cursing, but it's the exact same tone. The biggest issue for me specifically was I like David, the little bit of stuff I've seen David Harbour in. I like David Harbour. I liked him fine as the casting. Whoever did his makeup, why'd you make him look like an old man? His cheeks are all sunken. He looked, his face.
He looked
like,
sickly.
His body looked fine. His face looked like he was going to kill over and die. That was what, that more than anything else is what turned me off from getting around to really going out to see it, was the face makeup. That's it. But like all the fight scenes looked fine. And him in the part was fine. The hair being a little raggedy was a little but I mean, if you really want to do Hellboy right, the best way to do Hellboy is to animate Hellboy. And I know there are a couple animated Hellboy movies, and those are pretty good, but the animation on them is too bright. They did, I never saw, but I saw some of the animation for they did a animated of another one of Mignola's stories called like The Amazing Screw-On Head or something. He's weird. But they did an animated feature of it, and they styled it just like his artwork.
Ooh,
and so that looked really good. So they just need to animate a Hellboy. It can be 2D. 2D's probably best because he's a very flat. But
I'm sorry.
Sword of Storms and
I've seen that one.
And there's the other. There's two.
I don't remember the other one.
Actually, the second one is the one I like more. It's about Elizabeth Bathory, basically, or it's about a vampire. Is the cusp of that one, but that one's actually darker. But the animation style is too bright, and that's what I think you could get away with. 2D would probably be better, but 2D or 3D. But if you want to do Hellboy, you want to do it in the style of Mignola, and that's heavy blacks, which you cannot get in real life. Mm-hmm. And
so, apparently, I just bought the Ant book. I never read it because reading the synopsis, like the quick view, I don't remember none of that. I remember the chick Ant like hunting a dude across rooftops. And then, like, when it finally revealed her as the pose you see, she's like, but apparently it's like an 8-year-old girl who created Ant to cope with her dad going to. It's deep. Whew. So I don't think I read it. So I can't answer that question then, outside of the big two. I really can't. I really enjoyed Marvel and DC. So I think that they done a pretty good job. DC picking it up, but.
I mean, comics lately, I've been still collecting books, but I've been so far behind on reading, it's ridiculous. Years behind on most of it. That's why I've got a couple I'm going to plan on getting to, but that's why I've been reading some of the longer series, because I wanted to be reading comics, but not go into I need to read the last 8 years to catch up. So I'll just I like having the more books with the full story, basically. Oh, and the other big one I've read recently, which I know DC has sort of restarted, so I don't know how it's different, but it initially had an end, was the Lucifer book. That
Is that based on the, or is that the series, the TV show based on that?
yes-ish. Like, I think they go do some more, they make it more of a procedural, at least at first. I don't know how the series went.
I don't either.
But I know it was at least leading toward being more of a procedural early on, which the comic was not. But the basic concept of the devil owning a night bar in the City of Angels and being the piano player, that was all from there. And that's actually, the Lucifer book was spun out of Sandman. Because that Lucifer was set up in Sandman. Because in the Sandman arc is when he gives the keys to hell to Dream and he leaves.
I'd say a couple. I really enjoyed Amalgam. And at the time when Amalgam came out, it was like what, 95, 96-ish? And so like right after that, a couple years after that, when the internet really started being readily available, I remember using like 67 AOL free week trial things, like because they had them at Circuit City, just sitting. You could take as many as you want. I literally went up there after school one day and just took an entire box. And I had a buddy who worked there. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I need internet." I'm like, "What do you mean what I'm doing?" So, but and
I like how you double-aged yourself there, having to get the AOL disc for internet and going to Circuit City.
oh, I didn't I? Oh man, we were old. But anyway, so I found a site that had like all these comic book scans. I don't remember what site it was now. I couldn't tell you. Like, it's probably not on there anymore. But, and I read Amalgam, and actually I did. I just went through and looked at the pictures. I didn't read them because there's just like the lettering was so small. But like Super Soldier, Dark Claw, Amazon, I was just like, oh my god, this is fusion.
Lobo the Duck.
Lobo the Duck, Iron Lantern. Like, they're all great. I would love to read more books, but I like the superhero genre. Like, that's my thing. I'd like to see more stories from the Midwest, from the middle of the United States. Excuse me, rather than just the East Coast or just the West Coast or.
I'm trying to remember where Invincible takes place. I've read about 80 issues of Invincible.
Is that an MCU?
No,
Or not MCU.
That's Image.
Image. That's right. I knew it was part of a.
That's Image.
Ant's Image.
That one's not around anymore, I don't think.
Well, Image?
Ant.
Oh,
It didn't look familiar.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Is it Spawn, Walking Dead, or Invincible? There's a couple other. Oh, and Savage Dragon. I don't want to piss Erik Larsen off. That's a guy you don't want to piss off.
Who, Erik Larsen?
Yes.
Who's Savage Dragon? Yes, to you, Evan Larsen.
I'm
joking.
Totally not tagging him in this video.
I will. I will friend you and tag you. Are you scared of Evan Larsen? Who's Evan Larsen?
Erik Larsen.
See, I don't even remember the name.
Evan Larsen's the meme lord from Magic.
I ain't scared of you either. Savage Dragon I loved that cartoon growing up. And the reason why, and it's going to sound really bad, but I was always waiting for him to become a superhero. Like, it never made sense to me. It's like when I remember when I first started watching, I'm like, why is there a giant lizard as a police officer? Why is he not a superhero? You are a giant lizard. You have a fin on your head. Your uniform builds itself. And never became one. And then his little chick partner that he was maybe not. It's like, come on. It's like.
The interesting about that is his line is one that his characters have more, not aged in real time, I don't think, but aged closer to real time than most. So he's got like a whole family of dragons now. So I guess he hooked up with the one.
Wait, there was a female dragon?
I don't know, but he's got a wife and he's got kids who look like dragons. I don't know if it was a full thing or not, but there was the cover of the issue.
Oh, so his wife's a human. And it is a little chick that, he finally smashed. I love how his kids are all different colors.
Oh, look, he's got that goatee there.
He got a goatee? Hold on, zoom in on that.
He's totally brother.
Oh, he is black.
Yeah, they've like the last. I don't know if he ever was originally started. I've never read Savage Dragon. Don't kill me, Erik Larsen. But from the little bit I've seen from following Larsen, basically over the years, the last year, like he really seems to be be black.
Well, look at this one. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Again. Look at these little mixed babies.
Yeah. Oh no.
No. Hold on. Look at it again. Yeah. Is she Asian?
I think so.
Okay.
She looks Asian
and he's
to me.
black, right?
Green, but
Well,
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their kids should be black Asian green. So my question is, what blue-eyed dragon is she smashing to have a blue-eyed dragon baby? His eyes ain't blue. Hers ain't blue.
What color are their eyes? Brown.
I'm trying to remember how it works. Because can't you? Because blue is recessive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But it's own. You can still.
You can have a brown eye gene and a blue eye gene, and you would just have brown eyes, right?
Yeah.
So couldn't they both have a brown eye and blue eye gene, and both pass on their blue eyed genes to have a blue eyed kid? I don't remember how that works. They're both brown eyes. I get both the parents are brown eyes.
But couldn't they both? I understand what you're saying. They both have the recessive gene.
Yeah.
And then the little baby come out with blue eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, maybe. Or she's stepping out with Roger, the blue-eyed dragon.
Yeah, because that's clearly not his kid.
Thank you.
He's got the fin and everything.
Like I said, Roger, the blue-eyed.
I don't know how many other dragons there are in
I
this
don't know.
universe.
Like that looks like his kid. For real. That one looks like his kid. True. Look at that. Look at that baby. Don't look like nothing. Either one of them. He looked like his daddy. She looked like her mama. He looked like Roger.
Oh god, now I gotta Google Savage Dragon children.
Stop.
I don't know what's going on. Oh wait. Hold on. Maybe he cheated and that's who he had Roger with.
Ooh.
I don't know. Or that's his wedding issue. So maybe it's a kid with her before he met Asian. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because that's 170 issues ago.
Maybe, just maybe, the author just did not put that amount of thought into it.
We're not saying that. That's not coming out of our lips, Erik Larsen.
Look, Larsen, I ain't scared of you. Real talk. Anywho, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't even.
Oh, we were doing our rapid ramble.
It has not been rapid. It's
has
been a
not.
ramble. It's been a ramble already.
It has been a ramble.
We got into racism, cheating, dragon babies, Roger.
I need to know about his children now.
Dude, because that baby did not look like his. And that is deliberate. That is cover art. It's not just the, like,
But again,
Dark Dragon
oh, that's the.
looks like him. He looks like him. Look at her eyes and her eyebrows. Looks like the little baby. He doesn't look like either one of them.
That's because he's Canadian. He's got the little maple shirt on.
No, it's because that's the kid from his first marriage.
Maybe. Was he cheating during his first marriage? Because that kid looks about bigger than that kid. Oh. But he's probably like 2 years younger.
Have you seen Zeke with any other 6 or 7 year old?
Oh yeah! Zeke is big.
My kid's he's pretty big.
Yeah.
I have a picture of him standing next to a friend of ours' son. Her son's 12, 13. And like Zeke comes to here on him. And Zeke at the time was 6. Like this kid's twice Zeke's age and Zeke's like, "What's up, little homie?" This guy's like, "Mom!" I'll show you that picture. Pretty dope.
Alright.
Alright.
This was a rapid rambling, I
And
think.
I think this was our most rambling ramble yet. We went there. We
We were sort of answering a question.
but I mean,
Kinda.
we answered the question and then we went
While
on a ramble. We
talking
went down
about
the rabbit hole.
savage dragon babies for 30 minutes.
So, like, subscribe, questions down below, share with your friends, your family, and everyone else. This has been a lot of fun. We really enjoyed this. But
That one's my baby. Got the
Okay,
blue eyes.
that's fine. So well, I mean, now you got to explain why you had a dragon baby with a dude.
No, I had a dragon baby with a dragonette woman.
There's no dragon girl except for that little one. And
We don't know that yet.
this is true.
Have you been reading Savage Dragon? I thought we just confirmed you haven't been reading.
I haven't. That's why I'm so upset about this little dragon baby with blue eyes. I mean, he's adorable. Don't get me wrong. He's adorbs. But, like, really?
I forgot about that one.
He's like, who's
What? Oh, Erik Larsen's the,
He's the artist and writer.
Oh, I
on the
thought you were
show.
talking about a friend of yours.
No, he's the creator of.
I don't
Savage
care. I
Dragon.
still ain't scared. Look, a female dragon.
Yeah, that's what I was searching. I was like, female Savage Dragon. Oh, see, there's where he got married to her when she was pregnant
What?
with his dragon babies.
Okay, so what?
I don't know what
Issue
issue. Why doesn't that have an issue number? I'm so confused. Maybe it was a special. Oh, hey, there's she's giving birth
That's
to dragon
213.
baby.
what the heck?
Oh, we're almost there. We're not stopping this till we figure it out. Okay, so that's 213. Where was the one he got married to the blonde haired chick at?
104.
Okay, so now it seems like he had a dragon baby with 104, okay? The blonde chick. And then something happened.
Oh, see, there's the dragon chick I could have a dragon baby with. Someone didn't like us talking about dragon baby.
So here's what I found. First off, when I looked up how many kids does Malcolm Dragon have, do you know where I found him at? The world of black heroes. You know what that tells me?
He's black.
He's black, but he's really not because his daddy is a dragon from another planet, and his mom is a white girl.
Is dragon from another planet?
Yeah, he's the emperor of a race of dragon people,
Oh,
right? So,
but they're black.
but they black.
I
It'd be
mean,
funny if their plane was like called Wakanda.
Wow, like Piccolo?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
Piccolo.
the original
Really?
dragon
But
doesn't really look black.
No.
Malcolm looks black.
And his name's Malcolm.
Well, I mean, there's
Yes.
white guys with that name. Remember Malcolm in the Middle?
Malcolm.
You remember Malcolm Merlin? Yeah. But let's be honest, for real. Okay, clear your brain.
I don't
If said,
know any
Hey, let me
Malcolms.
introduce y'all to my friend Malcolm.
outside of really
zero
old guys,
Malcolm.
no Malcolms for white people. It's always older guys.
Anywho,
Except for one Fox TV show. From,
Yeah.
oh god, that show's like 15, 20 years old now.
Yeah, Frankie Muniz doesn't remember it either.
Yeah, because he had a crap ton of strokes.
Yeah.
The son of Dragon and Rapture, so Malcolm's currently the main character. Maxine Dragon is his wife.
who's Rapture?
Rapture is the mother of Malcolm and one
Obviously.
of the dragon's lovers.
Is she? Oh no, he black. He black.
Wait, are those kids you've seen like Malcolm Dragon's kids?
Yes.
It says that he has his mother's blue eyes. Like this, like Malcolm Dragon too. Like the first known, he has brown eyes, blah blah, same hues, blah blah. Jack Dragon, he has his mother's blue eyes, a straight nose. And
Who's his mother?
His mother, because
The wife, Maxine Dragon, has brown eyes.
we are going to get to the bottom of this.
Yay, detective work.
He's one of the 3 dragon triplets. What?
Wait, they're
They're triplets.
That's what it says on the Savage Dragon Wiki.
So now we got to go to Maxine Dragon.
Father is Malcolm Dragon, Angel Murphy is his mother. Maxine Dragon is his stepmother.
His stepsister! He smashed his stepsister! Angel Murphy is the stepdaughter of the original Savage Dragon.
Stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter, yes.
What? It says, I think they just say triplets, but they're not really triplets, because Amy Dragon and Madeline Dragon are his half-brother, his half-sisters. And Tyrone Dragon is his half-brother.
Tyrone.
Like, for real, I'm starting to get upset. Malcolm Dragon names his son Tyrone Dragon. And then what are the sisters' names?
Amy and Madeline.
And the little boys?
Would you like to know the grandmothers, just for Shimona Jackson?
No, she's cool. That's Rapture. So he smashed his sister. And she had a baby at the same...
You mean
stepsister. He smashed his stepsister.
Yeah.
Well, around the same time that he smashing his wife...
They were.
That was that threesome you showed me.
The top, yeah, they all...
He showed me a threesome where they were all in bed together.
Yeah, it's basically...
And they got pregnant. She had twins, he had... And then they smashed. And had a baby.
Now the
Eric
girl
Larsen,
pulls
I
his
can't deal
towel
with you
off
right
and
I'm done.
it's a far cry from when the old one was just a cop who had a thing on his
I
head.
remember the Savage Dragon is this dude.
The wife beater shirt and the fin, and he was a cop. He was either in his cop outfit or he was in the jeans with the wife beater.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
That's the old one.
That was normal. And then you just basically turned it into like...
Dragon smut.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad at you though. The more I think about it, that's the world we live in. Sometimes, you're getting down dirty with your girl, your stepsister walk in and you're like, hey, what's up?
We're not related.
We're not related. I mean, we grew up together, was raised by the same man, and been acknowledged each other as siblings for this entire time, but hey, let's bone.
Only child.
Don't have no step siblings. Alright, so like, subscribe. This has been your weekly rapid ramble. It wasn't that rapid, but it definitely was a ramble. He's Roth.
He's Romelio.
And see you later this week.
Bye! Other noise.
I'm throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my coke.
You're not young, scrappy.
I
You're hungry.
I'm definitely not hungry.
He always hungry.
I'm not hungry at all. My mama make me barbecue fried chicken, broccoli cheddar rice, green bean salad, and green beans for supper. Fire! Ugh.
You know you're still hungry.
Nah, dude, I'm still not hungry.
What issue was the threesome?
Just type
All right.
people.
I'm kind of worried about typing in Savage Dragon threesome.
I'm brave. I'll do it. Honey, I'm just go ahead forewarning you. If you
That's
don't
why it's in his search history.
That's why it's in my search history. Oh, never mind. He picked it up.
Savage.
What the hell is that?
What's going on?
Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done.
Savage Dragon is definitely for adults.
I'm the man behind the camera now. Did you see it?
That's enough
dear.
internet for the day.